Hello?
Hi!
Hello.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to Sunrise Star, episode...
13.
13.
You've actually been counting?
I look back on the
Sure.
what? Sure, I've been counting, yes.
Oh, welcome back to episode 13 of the Sunrise Star, where people who are definitely not the chuckle fucks are chuckle fucking around the world. And just watch. Let's see
Yeah.
what happens.
Seems fair.
Now, as a brief recap of the current events that are going on, the mayor is being investigated for negligence and treason. The Sahagin are still planning their rebellion. There is a vampire. That's a good. That bodes well. Hello. There's a vampire out to kill the party on behest of a lich. The second in command to the mayor may or may not be an undead. The Baron's on his way over, and I believe that covers everything up to the zombie apocalypse just began.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Wait, just to clarify, is the Baron the Lich?
No.
Okay.
It's not that we know.
Not that we know exactly.
Okay.
So I believe I was playing with children, entertaining them with Zaza so that adults could take care of other business, right?
Mm-hmm. It's just all been. It's been a hot day since we left you. You've all been going around, getting off and doing your own businesses, helping the town in your own ways. Does anyone have anything in particular they want to have done or announce that they've done?
I believe I went off with one of the Mother's Cleric.
Yep, you went off with Mother Elo's cleric to go and be all divine and shit.
Was that eventful at all?
Mostly it was them having you sit by while they make large amounts of potions out of your spell slots.
Yeah. Being sucked dry.
Yeah, kinda. Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
You dealt with a religious vampire.
Yeah. I would like to, like, during that process, be talking to them and start sowing in doubts to make them believe that I am in their religion, but hiding the fact that I am.
Wait, what?
I want to make this person believe that I am a part of their religion, but hiding that I am.
Why?
Because if they believe that, it might get spread back to Mother Elo.
No, I mean, why would you be hiding it? I mean,
Because I'm definitely not in their religion. And maybe Mother Elo will bring me in for some more talking. If she thinks I'm part of the Sun Bros.
I mean, you're clearly not. Look, you've got all of the, like, evil, not good for sun people. Like, he may as well be a kobold.
Oh, yeah.
I very nearly made the hideous faux pas of going, of course not, you're black. Thank God I only said that in my head, eh?
Yeah. Oh. Would this be bluff?
I'll allow it. I'll see what your result is and tell you
Okay.
how taken in.
Oh boy.
17.
You make an earnest showing of wanting to be part of Sun Cult. You manage to give off the impression that you want to be penitent, and you're willing to be led in faith. And, yeah, you're an oracle after all, as well. Like you've been chosen by something.
Mm-hmm. They will never have to know what that is.
Yeah, but it could well have been Pello.
Could well have been.
Just for my entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
while I am entertaining kids, I'm gonna turn it into like a sort of game of tag around the church and cast a decked magic as I move about the church just to see if I can find anything interesting.
Roll for me spellcraft.
That's under skills. That's not under spells.
Should be near the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 16. Good enough.
You detect some powerful divine magic going on. I say powerful. It's not a spell, but you can tell that you're on sanctified, not just hallowed, but sanctified ground. Which probably explains the lack of zombies
Undead.
battering at the door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. And I just want to talk to the kids, make sure that none of them are like alone, and keep half an eye out for parents and or guardians of these children, because there was an attack and I don't want any of them to be left alone if they're suddenly orphans.
So, everyone who's going to be spending their time hanging around in the church, could you roll me perception?
So Zari's playing with the kids, with me.
Mm-hmm.
So can I roll for them as well?
No.
Am
No?
I in the church?
Wow.
Nope.
Can I re-roll a 1, please?
Nope.
You're not a halfling.
No, I'm not. I'm a frog.
Is this before or after I got dragged to help with construction?
After, I'm afraid.
Okay.
So, neither of you noticed the interesting thing.
Well,
Wonderful.
shoot.
Okay.
Great.
So we all missed the fact that Kiva's ghost came back to haunt this church, right?
Yep, completely missed the angry little gremlin girl.
Yeah.
Would not be surprised.
I would if Kiva's ghost came to this place. Fuck that.
She's gonna hunt Mother Elo.
Kiva's ghost is looking out over the town and setting fire to the occasional wooden structure.
Oh, I guess I have to go put
Snapdragon
out another
fireworks.
fire.
So, outside, can we get some cool ambience? What I really want is rain. I shall find something. Outside, it is daylight. It is pouring down. And I'll say you've all had a reasonable amount of sleep over the past, 24 hours.
Reset spell slots?
Yes.
Yes.
Reset spell slots, health back up to full.
Ooh. Remember, kids, no dying.
No
So,
promise, I'm gonna try my hardest.
yeah, outside it is continuous, it is pouring. But it's one of those, it's constantly got that smell of fresh rain on dry roads. I know, it's kind of nice. Add to game. Thank you, Wild Dog Productions.
Yeah. God,
Okay.
how is our inn tavern god?
Ooh. It's going to require some extensive repairs.
Oh.
The first floor is a little bit totally burnt out. Ground floor and basement are more or less fine though.
Okay.
Just get rid of the occasional putrid, rotting body.
Mm-hmm. Can we loot the putrid, rotting bodies?
Yeah, gain 12 silver.
Thanks.
And lose all of the goodwill you've been garnering from the town.
Close the door before we do it.
What? Nix.
Yes.
Could you I remember you were going to do carpentry shit. I can't remember exactly what I'd insisted.
It was either repairs or barricades, right?
It was. I wanted to do barricades. I got requested to help rebuild bridges and stuff like that.
Yes. Bridges, gatehouses, all the stuff that people can actually use to get vantage points on these zombies. So, yeah, it's pretty miserable work. It's cold.
It's wet.
It's wet. There's never enough materials.
Of course.
And of course, the entire town is starting to smell a bit of rot.
Yeah.
Mm.
But you'll finish your various tasks.
Is there any side of the mayor during all of this?
No. Bashran.
Yes.
You've been working with Sir Harold and a few of the higher ranking guards to just clear out what you can. It does seem like a lot of the zombies are dead or just lying on the floor incapacitated.
Interesting.
And that's been your day. And I'm missing anyone now.
No.
Potions.
If Bash goes by the church, he will like put a note in with that info to the rest of the party.
It'll happen. Out of curiosity, do you have anything in rides? Are you mounted cavalry by any chance?
I think, let's see, I should have some points in ride.
I can
Yeah, you
ride.
got a little bit of ride.
Right, yeah, I have +8 in it. I have 1 point in it, but it's +8. You like
So
me
yeah,
to roll it?
it's generally perceived that this is the way to deal with the zombies. But as soon as everyone starts setting out, like, it turns into grab a sharp stick and walk through the streets. Just find a zombie on the floor and yeah, after a day, it is murky midday morning, and you're all gathered back in the church. All
Okay.
right.
Did we need to do something here?
No, all of your responsibilities have been eased up. Everyone named, with the exception of Ezekiel, Mayor Bugleaf, and the barmaid. Everyone there is basically everyone's in the church, so like not quite trusting the town, even though there's nothing going on.
Okay. I'd like to find other abnormals within the church, and see if they want a job. Because he said the ground floor is alright, right?
Yeah.
We could operate it as a restaurant for now.
I think a soup kitchen might be more appropriate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a few elven families.
Jobs offered.
Like, they give some very small amount of lip regarding how they normally, like, tend to the fields and stuff. But as soon as they start thinking about actually leaving the security of numbers, they stum up.
Stum up.
Stum up. No, actually, this is a good idea. Stick together,
Yes.
work in the kitchen, nice and safe.
Yes, actually get make an income so that once this is over, we can, do something with it.
Okay, and I'll let them know
Fuck
that
income, you're
eventually we'll
promising
be...
food.
That too.
Yeah, of course. I'll also be telling them that we may be putting in a garden installment soon as well, after we rebuild the rest. Growth and profit. Growth.
When was my meeting with the mage?
Tuesday.
And it is...
I'll say Monday,
Okay.
because I've forgotten exact times, and now I've actually got the wizard.
Yay. Do I have a way to get in touch with the person that hired us to spy on the mayor?
I mean, they're in the church.
Yeah, the magistrates.
Which one did you speak with?
The one that offered me crowned land. It was a female.
Alonwe Farway. The halfling.
The halfling?
Mm-hmm.
Their herald works for the mayor, right?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to take her aside for a hot second as Sasa keeps the kids busy. Because they don't really sleep, so...
Yes.
I want to make sure we are not being listened to?
Well, as much as we're not being listened to in a great church hall full of about 200 people. I
Would
thought
you
it was
be
a big
willing to
church.
take a step outside?
Alright then. Let's get this over quickly.
The
I
small
don't
people
want
are
to
proud.
cause unease.
And step outside. Heavy rain. Although,
That will muffle sounds, that's lovely.
I say heavy rain, this is literally moderate rain. Let's have some dramatic little...
Just throw a
Yeah,
thunderstorm
there we
in.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cast Mage Hand to hover over us to keep us dry.
Does that work?
I
Shit,
don't
that works,
know.
yeah.
Alright.
Y'all are tiny.
I don't
Holy
know.
shit, that works.
So, yes, how can I help? What is app? What's app?
I
What's
might
that?
be able to provide you with the first bit of information.
Oh,
We have reason to believe that Sir Harold is undead.
indeed. Interesting accusation.
Which is why I wish not to have others hear it, because that would cause more trouble than it's worth right now.
Hmm. Well, I can certainly look into that, verify the claim.
Well, if
There
you would
is,
wish to look...
Hmm?
Pardon? Go ahead.
there is technically nothing illegal about being undead. Not his fault, but in
Well,
light of current events,
it would be rather suspicious that the mayor of a town overrun with undead employs one. No?
yes, quite.
If you do seek to confirm this information, I believe Mother Aloe is aware of his current predicament, for she heals him with inflict wounds.
Indeed. Well, I'll follow up in my own little, not inconsiderable capacity. And I might have Tumblebottom go and speak with her in the capacity of an inquisitor. Oh, interesting. Thank you for bringing this to me.
That is what you hired me for, is it not?
Yes. Wink. Good things may be coming to you if this turns out to be true. Is that
I'm
all?
only trying to be of service to these unfortunate citizens.
The crown thanks you very much for it.
If any of the
I'm aware
children...
this is not the voice I gave her before, but this is one she's
No.
talking about.
Nope, I don't care. I just assume she's a trickster and her voice will change every time I talk to them.
Probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's
actually a great way to hide your identity.
like due to interpretations and, in all honesty, probably quite problematic ones. She is supposed to be heavily autistic because that's how certain investigators appear.
Okay.
So she doesn't even know she's doing it. That's the justification.
Yeah, definitely. I can, as a person with autism, confirm that speak patterns are very easy to copy when you're not noticing them.
So, yes.
That's precious.
Yeah, it's true. I'll have a look into it.
Very well. Anything you would prefer us to focus on at the moment, information-wise?
I'd like to know if Bugleaf is even alive.
You would like us to hunt the mayor down?
If you could.
Easy enough.
And she turns and wanders back into the church.
Mickey.
Yeah.
I think it might be worth checking if there's people needing aid still stuck in houses.
Fuck, that's a good idea. Let's.
As we go, maybe we should swing by the more expensive neighborhoods as well. They might be very appreciative of some aid.
See, I knew I liked you. I give the hirelings the address of the place.
Oh no, this house is completely burnt down except for its jewelry box. Sorry, you give the address?
I give the address to the hirelings of the Baron's Arm.
Mm-hmm.
And tell them just start operating as soon as possible. There's the bar, there's the kitchen.
And it seems more or less stocked.
Bash will go with them. Bash will go with them and do the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, Bash will guard the kitchen. I like that plan.
No, Bash is a cook as well. Come on.
Oh, fuck yeah. Then Bash will be paid for your services, the fuck? I give them a bag of gold to go buy ingredients because I'm not so sure about what did they have, lobster down there?
Yeah, they did have a fair whack of lobster.
That's not crisis food. Go get crisis food.
It's comfort food.
I mean, it's almost out of date lobster.
The rich?
I think I'm gonna summon a certain number of eagles to help scout from skyward perspective. For people that seem to be lost, stuck, undead, or alone. So that we can cover a bit more ground as we subtly travel towards the mayor's house. Going door to door to check on people.
Yeah. You don't encounter more than the occasional, like, quarter or half CR zombie. Which is so far beneath the party that it is not worth the combat.
They will be dive bombed by eagles.
Yeah, like, sincerely, I was looking at the stats. Like, Grace, you could take them in a fist fight.
I would love to
I'm
watch
not suggesting
that.
you do, but I'm saying that the whole party should be able to just, like,
just sidestep them.
Fight them losslessly.
Okay.
Like, without burning any spells or anything. So, could everyone roll me knowledge local?
Me as well, or
No, you'll hang out to the kitchen.
it's cooking?
Could I just confirm that you're completely fine to be mostly sidelined?
Yeah, I am fine. I am also doing some good cooking.
Oh
22.
shit! Yeah, you've actually got cooking, haven't you? Is that your craft?
Yeah.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Also, I just want to say I know exactly where I want to split the room profit because there's a kitchen and a bar. Bar for influence 10, kitchen for GP 8. Always be making money.
Well, bear in mind,
God,
right now you could probably have them both running on influence and have it working as a charitable organization.
Even better. Wait, kitchens only have GP or gold, GP or goods.
Yeah, but
given the situation,
yeah, given the sitch and the fact that like,
sweet, influence. I think that's plus 14. Yes.
So, just to spice things up for Kara very slightly, while she's sidelined, you are going to be making the occasional dash out to various other people's houses, making sure there's no zombies, and then raiding pantries to bring back to the.
Okay.
The soup
Like
pigeon.
one of your colleagues, I would have a great herb for this. Let me go fetch it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, this soup could really do with a tangerine or something. I don't know.
Tangerine. Okay.
I've got a barrel of salted fish. Yeah.
An apple.
Nutmeg.
Pork and apple.
Yeah. So, knowledge local. The results of these are that you know exactly where you're going. Except for Nyx, but at least you seem to know that you don't know where you're going.
My justification: Nyx is not from here.
Neither are we.
That's fair.
But
Yeah, you know where you're going. You know what you're. So, is there any subtle plan to hit up like rich places and like go? Oh no, jewelry. Pocket.
I'll leave that
not on the
to
way
Grace's
towards the
discussion.
mayor. Not on the way towards the mayor's house. Maybe on the way back. So I'm gonna have my eagles circle the building, looking for movement inside the house through every possible window.
Mm-hmm.
As I request Mickey to knock on the door. Because that's gonna be far more impressive than when I do it.
Yeah.
Just to see if the mayor comes to the door. Or one of his servants.
Ah, here we go. Excellent. Praise be
Big
Kevin
Iron
McLeod
Mickey.
for having the music for every event.
Ah, yes, Mr. Two Finger Johnny.
So you're heading straight to the mayor's residence.
No, we are. Well, I'm the only one pretending because the other ones don't know the plan yet. We are checking residences to make sure people are safe. If houses seem absolutely fine, we will move past them quicker than if a house seems damaged.
So there are quite a few people just like boarded up in the fancy district. Like there seem those that have noticed seem to have fortified themselves well enough. Some of them genuinely haven't noticed with their guards have been the gate guards have been taken down by various zombies.
We'll notify them of the church's situation and that it is safe to go outside, at least for now. And if they are in need of foodstuffs, there's this wonderful inn called the Baron's Arm that's giving away food for free today as a sort of disaster relief.
It seems about 70-30 of whether or not they just look down their nose at you. And all go, yes, that's a very good idea, yes. Okay, let's all go down there then, gang. Grab the kids and let's go to the church.
So, do we get any response at the mayor's house?
So, there's one thing that's... There's a sinking feeling you're getting as you're heading towards the mayor's house. There's something in the back of your head. And as you reach the mayor's house, you realize that it was one of the buildings that was not next to, but within range, shall we say, of the plunging anchor.
Got damaged by the explosion.
Yes.
God, that was near the rich part of town?
There was a few roads of distance. More importantly, it was a big explosion. At some point, I'll have to actually populate this map.
Knock, knock, knock.
knock on the front door as the eagles circle the building looking for movement.
There's hasty movement from like hasty shuffling from inside. Little wooden slat window thing that all medieval doors seem to have opens, and there's a wild-eyed look from inside. Yes, yes. Who's there?
We're some adventurers, and we're basically checking up to see that everyone is all right in this part of town.
Is it clear out there?
It's clear now. If you are looking for more safety, I would say go to the church. They're holding up people now. There's also some free eating over at the Baron's Arms.
The slat shuts. There's the sound of chains, and by the sound of it, at least one table being moved from the door. And it opens up, and you can see in the courtyard where a lot of heavy furniture has been moved around to act as makeshift barricades. And there's about half a dozen or so pikemen and riflemen.
Oh, hi, Mr. Mayor.
No, it's not the mayor.
Not the mayor?
They are primarily halflings, but you're not so racist that you don't know the mayor when you see him.
Are all the residents of this building accounted for? Are there people missing?
Well, we haven't seen the mayor at all. Not since all of this kicked off. And we had to very quickly fortify, and he points over to like a massive gaping hole in the perimeter.
Yes, no, that is very understandable. Where was he last seen?
I believe he was just taking letters and advice in his reading room, but we haven't seen him since the whispers and the bells and everything started.
Very well. The church seems to be a safe ground. None of the undead have even dared step foot on that. So you could go take shelter there. Do you have any objections to us going inside and seeing if we can retrieve the mayor?
He's not in. And we should really stay put until he gets back wherever he is.
Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
Liam, what the fuck was that?
Did you roll a sense motive on the GM?
No?
Yes.
I don't have to tell you shit.
No, but does it seem like these people are trying to get us out and away from the mayor, or are they legitimately clueless?
Nikki, they seem sincere to you.
Okay.
So, he was last seen on this residence, and nobody has seen him leave. Correct?
Correct, yes.
Then we should start the search for him on this residence. No?
I mean, we have. We've just been twiddling our thumbs for the past day.
Of course not. But I assumed you did not go into the majority of the dangerous areas because you are more useful to the mayor and this town alive than dead. Am I wrong?
Mickey.
Hmm?
The idea that anyone who is not the mayor could be of value to the mayor is genuinely a novel one to these people.
Yeah. Mickey face palms.
So the entire town works for a jackass. Good to know.
Honey,
Are we
the mayor
starting an
doesn't care
internal
for them.
revolution now? Okay.
So,
Oh boy.
oh, that's a solemn look on your faces. Are you to say that the mayor just doesn't care about his workers?
Any good ruler
What
should
is
put
this
his citizens
care that
first.
you speak of?
Mm-hmm.
Can
Understandable.
I just blast out to detect magic while I'm here, while Mickey is having the conversation right now?
Yes, I'll distract him. I'd like you to allow my friend to just do a simple investigation. We'll be out of your hair soon.
Yep, please carry on. Don't want to stop you. Go, have fun. Knock stuff out.
Yeah,
In that case, we have just been given permission to enter the premises.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very well.
As you said, the mayor's not here, and
if he
I'd
isn't, we will move on because we have to search somewhere else. I'm sorry, I'm casting magic.
Go ahead, you do you. I'll solve them. I just have to say that if he's not here and you're not looking for him, doesn't it serve less useful to be here and tired for when he actually needs you and he's off on the other side of town or something?
There's not an inconsiderable amount of internal strife. As what you say makes sense, but so too does the sentiment of, but he could turn up at any moment.
I'm just thinking.
In that case, why don't you split up into groups and take shifts?
Oh my god, you marvelous frog.
There you go.
Yes, okay. We can do that.
And we will go into the rubble and the compromised areas to make sure they are safe.
Yes. As I said, if you go to the Baron's Arms, you can get yourselves fed for free. Tell the cook Bashrin that Mickey Word Cell sent you. Yes, that Bashrin, the one that was on the guard. And when you're done eating, take some time, look for the mayor, come back, get them, trade out positions.
Okay, we can do that.
But if you meet any civilians on the way, tell them about the Baron's Inn as well. Baron's Arms.
Yes, okay. Yes, we can do that. Yes. So.
Do I detect any magic?
Yes, but it's mostly like knickknacks, like this is a magical paperweight that glows in the dark. This is a painting that'll never need to be touched up with varnish.
Can we check for secret rooms?
Let's start by finding his office. That's where he was last seen. And that's also where we should start our usefulness search.
Okay, you're led through to his office. It's a large library room with a writing desk and seemingly endless amount of candles.
Does he have anything sitting on his desk? Like papers and whatnot?
Yes, quite a few actually. Mostly they seem to be letters and missives.
Okay.
The occasional
Anything
like
that doesn't...
little So what looks like. Oh, I want to say a phone book, but none of you know what a phone or a phone book would be. But
It's an
seems like
address.
some sort of directory of names
I've used
and
a phone book.
He has a contact bundle.
yeah, with small details or stuff.
Okay,
Yes.
I will blast an additional
Lee, why do
detect
you look
magic.
disgusted?
Because my eyes are weird right now.
It's just like look like they smell the biggest fart.
I will blast another detect magic. Just in case, if nothing interesting pops up, just tell me
Well,
nothing interesting pops up.
this is where the magical paperweight
Okay,
reveals itself.
lovely. Because you said we were led to it. Does that mean that we are being escorted and somebody's keeping an eye on us?
Like they're not keeping an eye on you, but someone's there. Yeah.
Okay. I want to either look for secret compartments or doorways, and/or signs of a struggle. Is that two different roles? Is that the same role?
That is two different roles. That is perception and survival.
Okay. Can I do both?
Yep, everyone can do both.
Oh. I got 23 for perception.
I did not do
Survival
well.
will be on y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
Honest question. If I dismiss my egos and summon
There is-
some, how can they try?
There are hidden compartments, like hidden places for books and things, ledgers. And Mickey goes, "Hark, he may be in here," and opens a small jewelry box.
Oh, it's simply jewelry.
Well, it's more little notes and letters and self-references.
Can I roll to see if I find anything interesting or particularly sus as fuck?
That's not a roll, that's just having a look through it. So,
Okay.
you're picking up a vibe from all this stuff. It seems to be, it's not a phone book, it's a list of favors.
He's going to be taking down all the names and just title it Mayor's List of Favors.
Lee?
Oh wait, no, not me.
Yes.
Lee, is there a reason why Nyx did not help us search for stuff?
I wasn't sure if it was a magical search or not, because I was like, I don't do search.
No, normal search.
No.
Normal search, so it's just survival and perception?
Yes.
Yeah.
Survival. 15 and 11, 15 for survival, 11 for perception.
Okay.
Yeah, Nyx is fairly certain that there was no struggle.
Okay.
There's no obvious signs of a struggle.
Yeah.
Mickey's going to ask the person watching over us, is there a bathroom around?
Yes. Just down here.
Okay. Grace, could you follow me? I need to go powder my nose.
Sure. Nyx, would you mind having a quick look what would be the fastest exit point from here, considering there is now holes in the walls in this structure?
Sure thing, and he's just going to look around for exit points, because that's something he'll know about.
And I will go help the giant lady powder their nose.
So Mickey's gonna say, so the mayor's got a list of people that owe him favors in that office. If you could sneak those out, that would be a good move.
Like, it seemed that he was trying to like write out letters to call upon a lot of them.
Yeah, it seems like he's trying to get them here. He's trying to cash in on those favors around this time.
Sorry, my aunt's doing weird things.
We have been requested to be as inconspicuous as possible if his list of favors disappears, he will notice. Well, Mickey disappeared.
The Vanishing Act.
Mm-hmm. Did you catch that?
Okay, so where did I cut out? No, where did I cut out?
You want me to steal the book because he's calling in favors.
Yes.
And I said that we were requested to be that we were not to raise suspicion. So if we steal the book of favors, he's gonna notice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like he's here.
No, but he might be back sooner than the investigation will be concluded.
Okay, if you keep the guy's eyes away from like scrutinizing me, I can try to copy down what he's calling them all in for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Liam, why are you facepalming?
They're not.
He's rubbing his eye.
No.
Okay.
No, sorry, I've got one eye on my ants. They're acting a little bit weird at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way. Yes.
I have a question.
Shoot.
How absolute is my control over my summoned creature's dexterity?
Define.
If I summon a creature with opposable thumbs, can they write?
No, because they're still stupid. They
Okay.
can follow your commands, but if they don't know how to write, they don't know how to write.
They can't copy images.
They could, but it would be slow, and you'd have to be continuously telling them, and at that point, you may as well just write it out 3 times.
Yeah. Just a thought I had. So I will approach the person that
Didn't someone
escorted
have
us?
magical writing as a spell?
Kiva!
Kiva.
Kiva.
The one dead member of the party.
Squishiest son of a bitch in the land.
We still miss you, bitch.
Okay.
I have a mage hand. Can a mage hand write?
Yes.
Okay, I will have mage hand help Mickey copy shit.
Okay, yeah. So, Mickey, you're distracting the escort in the bathroom. But not in that way, you dirty girl.
Why? Why did they come to the bathroom?
You wanted to know where the bathroom was.
Too long.
Oh, okay. He ain't hear none of that, did he?
Phrasing.
So, yeah, that's going to. If you roll me a little bit of bluff to keep their attention long enough for John to scribble everything down.
Oh fuck!
That
I
is a
wasn't
little
supposed
bit.
to be the one distracting them.
Yeah, like this thing. Don't forget, you that is like 11 is the average for a level 1 roll.
Okay.
Let's have a quick check. So +3. Alas.
I wasn't supposed to be the one distracting them. I was going to be writing.
Oh.
I was
This was
summoning
not
the
my
mage
intent.
hand to help Mickey.
Oh.
Yeah. And
In
then
that case,
Mickey
he's
was
just
going to use
frowning
their
and watching as the party copies out all of the details.
I was going to approach them, but then
Hello, yes.
Like you swapped who was supposed to be distracting them.
Alright, fine then. Don, roll bluff.
Well, I was actually legitimately going to ask them questions.
Yeah, but you're still like being subterfuge about it, so roll bluff.
Yeah, I
Difficulty
just
14.
hope that no matter how bad I roll, I still get a chance to ask my question.
Well, look at that.
What?
Can I still ask my questions?
Yes, you can still ask your questions, but
Does the mayor have something akin to a safe room or a fortified area in this vicinity? I assume he would have protective measures, yes?
you think, but not that we know. No,
Not that you know.
not that we know.
Okay. From here, what is the closest way out you would say? If he were to run for something.
Well, with the kitchen, the observatory, and the conservatory blown up, probably back entrance there. Points.
Okay, and have any of you scouted in that direction to see if the mayor tried to escape from something in that direction?
Yes, it's been a day. This is a big house, but there's like 7 of us.
I'm just making sure that we are not double doing your work.
No, he's not on the premises.
Now, is there any trace that he might have left via the damages?
That would all depend. So there was an awful lot of soot and ash and shards at the surface over the where the damage was.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's been raining, but you might still be able to see like where he went if he went that way.
Okay, and just to clarify, you have not checked for that yet.
No, we actually didn't think of that one.
No, okay. After all, your profession is different from ours, so that's not that surprising. Did you have any on that enter the premises that you are aware of?
A number of zombies made some attempts, but we drove them off.
Very good, very good. Did you only guard the front, or were part of your team also guarding the exposed new exit?
It's on my team, the house guard.
The house guard. Is any of the house guards still present? Because I would like to know if that basis was covered or not.
The house guards are all still present and accounted for.
Okay, very well. Then I would like to have a word with them at some point.
Of course. Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
You're done copying. It's not a
Perfect.
long list of names, but you recognize some from your early attempts at high society mixing. Back when you thought you had a chance of being equals in this town.
Yeah.
The good old days.
The good old days. Before things had to happen.
Like, some of these important people, like, not just in Sunrise, but in the Greater Kingdom. Like, one or two of them are, like, have noble blood, so to speak.
Yeah. Things were fun once.
So,
Could you,
Sad.
where was the mayor's house on, like, the town map?
alright, time to start making decisions, I suppose. I'm gonna say this.
The L-shaped one?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Like
we
that.
enter through the courtyard?
Nope. So, It's very thin. Zoom in tight. So, this is like the rich street.
Okay.
Walking on easy street.
The L shape isn't actually an L shape. That is two separate buildings.
Oh, okay.
The actual building itself is only like that.
Mm-hmm.
And everything around here has been blown up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we make the blast zone red?
Yeah, no, wrong color.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely. Okay, so that means that the mayor is close enough to an exit to maybe have left town.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it has been like 10 minutes and my eagles are proof.
Oh god, yeah.
Wait, how long can I hold out eagles?
5 minutes.
Yeah. So they are proof. I want to have a chat with the guard.
Hello there, small frog person.
Hello, tall guy.
And what can I do for you?
It's my understanding you and yours were responsible for protecting this vicinity during
The events of the night, yes, indeed we were.
Did any of you cover the newly created entrance?
Of course. That's where most of us were. There's not enough barricade to keep that up. Whereas we could quite easily put up a few shelves and lock up the front gate.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Any activity in that area?
Only the occasional zombie, nothing regarding the mayor, if that's what you're asking.
Is it possible for the mayor to have left through there before last night's events?
Not really, no. He was accounted for in his study at the commencement, and once we'd all taken up our positions in various parts of the courtyard, he would have to have been a very crafty hobbit indeed to have snuck out into the cover of night.
Are there protective chambers on the premises?
Not that we know of, there's never been any need for them.
No, I assume you are more than capable of protecting him.
More than capable.
Yes.
Okay. With your accent, it briefly sounded like you were incapable of protecting him.
No!
Like, ooh,
No.
damn, bitch.
I don't want to die yet.
You're like, haha, ouchie. Can I cast Detect Poison?
Ooh. Do you have Detect Poison?
Yeah.
No, I just want to cast.
Tell me, what's the, let's have a look. Range, one object, so what are you casting on?
The area.
The area is not poisonous.
Okay. Yeah, I probably should have read this better. I was trying to see if there was any signs of poison here. It's adrift in the air. Also, I only use read magic to see if there's like magical instructions I was like missing in these documents.
Oh, like secretly hidden.
Yeah.
Nope, the mayor does not, it seems to be quite sincerely, completely magically incapable.
Okay.
Okay, I am gonna summon a bunch of dogs to see if I can track the mayor's scent.
Smell his pin. Get them to smell his pin.
Rather than a pack of dogs, have you considered Zaza?
Is Zaza better at tracking than dogs?
Have a check, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, let's see. Dogs have... Perception plus 8?
Yeah. Nick, by the way?
And Zaza...
Nix is fairly convinced that there's no, like, extra hidden quicker ways out that haven't been shown off to everyone. Sorry to have forgotten to get back around to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's perception, right?
Corbett?
Sorry, muted my mic.
Oh, you dumb bitch.
Oh, you have been talking this entire time.
Yeah, I have a mic that has a button on it that mutes it so that it doesn't do the muting sound on Discord.
Yeah.
So it doesn't interrupt.
Okay.
Same.
It's perception, right?
Perception, yeah.
That means
Perception
the
with a
dogs have
bonus of...
one more point than Zaza.
Okay, but they also take up a spell slot.
They take one of my summons. Oh, true. Yeah, I'll have Zaza see if I can track by scent.
Roll... Ooh,
26.
Yeah.
okay. So, Zaza starts out in the kitchen. Starts out in the study, moves through to the kitchen, doubles back on itself, then stops halfway back to the study, wanders outside, and then, like Zaza goes, and then it's gone.
Huh. The track, the scent stops here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, which means he either went up into the sky, down into the ground, or magically teleported.
Well, Zaza can fly, right?
Zaza can fly, but it's very hard to follow a scent in the air.
Yeah.
If only we were aware that there was some kind of earthly shadow moving around.
There is something else there, but Zaza's having trouble pinning down exactly what it is.
Can she track the other scent?
No, that, like, only exists here, and mostly just smells of ale.
So I am gonna brief the people responsible for the mayor that we track the scent here, and something magically or flying remove the mayor from the premises at this very spot.
Holy shit, says the head guard.
Yeah,
That's accurate. That's accurate. I like him.
Right, well, there's no reason for us to stick around here then, apart from the occasional skeleton crew, just to see if he does turn up.
Can we cast Detect Magic to see if there's any lingering source of magic?
So, yes, there is. Could you roll me spell casting?
Can I join in on that since I
Oh, it's not
also...
spell casting, it's knowledge arcana.
Can I join in on that since I also have access to detect magic?
Naturally.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you done this. 19.
Ooh. Yep, you are both well aware that there is a... Whatever was here had the supernatural quality of flight.
Okay.
Not wings.
Something
Somebody
here casts
cast a
spell
flight
flight.
spell.
No.
Oh, they had
Not
the
a
magical
spell.
ability to use flight.
The supernatural ability, important distinction.
Okay.
A dragon doesn't cast fireball, it just breathes fire.
Yeah. So, like, spell-like abilities.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that narrows it down by absolutely none.
Haha, fuck you.
Would I
Well,
know of
if you-
any creatures with that ability? Considering I specialize in summoning creatures.
All the clues have been given.
Okay.
So it's a vampire then. Lovely.
Well, didn't the head that Kiva threw, didn't that just kind of fly around?
Yeah, but it flew. We had wings, it didn't...
Oh, it had wings? Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I don't think it was Kiva that threw that one.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Can I roll something for you to confirm that what we are thinking is right or wrong?
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let you roll to know the plot.
No, I mean,
We have to work for it.
Question. Does the surrounding area smell like death? Oh no, that was Lyle's ring, so it would wash away the smell.
Well, it depends. Like, water can... How heavy is the rain? If the rain's really heavy, yes, it'll wash it away. But if it's not that heavy, it'll, like, revamp the smell. I believe it is a heavy
It was
rain.
moderate, and it's been a day.
Yeah.
It's moderate, it's been
And
a
the
day,
wizard
it's hard
almost-
to track. All that Zaza can pick up is that, like, 2 people vanished from here and there's the smell of ale left behind.
okay. I want to go past all the booze houses with Zaza to see if they
it's the
can
barmaid.
pick up the smell again. And if we don't pick up the smell at the booze houses, I want to go to the graveyard.
Mickey's going to give the guards a description of a certain barmaid and be like, if you see this person, you should probably run. I believe this is who took the mayor.
You should
'Cause she
run.
disappeared. She disappeared. I know she's dangerous. And I don't know where she is. And the smell of ale. Familiar ale?
Well, you couldn't possibly guess. But now that you
possibly
mention it
guess.
to Zaza, perhaps it is a particular home brew that is popular in Cloverleaf.
Yep, a specific barmaid from Cloverleaf. There we go. Yeah, take this, alert the rest of the guard, and keep eyes out.
Alright, and what do you propose we do when we encounter them? Just run?
Just run
Hell
and
yeah.
tell us.
Alright then.
Wait, how heavily armored do they look? Do they look like they could even, like 4 of them could take Mickey?
4 of them gang up on you. Easily.
Okay.
2 of them gang up could probably take you.
2 of them ganged up could probably take me? Okay, yeah. If you do see her, if you have more than 2 of you, God, just stick together. Just stick together. If
Bold to assume that she has an
use
equal
your
CR
best
to you.
sense.
Well, the plan is the following. We'll go through the booze houses and the graveyard to see if we can pick up the scent. If we pick up the scent, we can pick up the guards so they can help us save the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Good with
Do they have
everyone?
flares? Yeah.
Okay.
I will fly up on a rabbit hunt for a mayor scent. Or a barmaid scent. Either one.
Actually, I think we should go see the magistrate and turn in this information.
You do that, I go track, we meet at the church.
Okay.
I don't go inside any buildings. Or graves.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't find anything in any of the booze houses. None of the pubs, taverns, inns. No scent is to be picked up.
Graveyard.
Get to the graveyard, because it's going to take you a while to go through all of the many watering holes.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Mickey and Nick, you head back to the church.
Mm-hmm.
You come across Harry and Reginald.
Harry, Reginald. Okay.
Yeah, two of
So
the.
which one is Harry?
Harry is the elf called Tumblebottom,
Okay, Harry Tumble.
and Reginald is the human cleric.
Okay. Wait, where's the third one of you?
That's what we're trying to find at the moment. You haven't seen Elonwy anywhere, have you?
Mm-mm.
Not since we left.
No. Well, anyway, we've got some information to turn in. Do you want to meet
yes.
outside?
Oh, yeah, sure, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, lead on.
So, we went to the mayor's domicile and we investigated his study. Apparently, he's been missing, and we believe he was kidnapped by something supernatural that had flying. And it is to my belief that is a certain barmaid from Cloverleaf that I know is supernatural and can do weird shit like that.
Okay.
Furthermore, we have documented all of the favors that the mayor was trying to call in just before he left. And I
that
handed
is
him all
promising.
Documentation.
Mention we left
Oh,
the
yeah.
original.
We left the original there.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
You want to make a halfway decent magistrate yet?
Thank you. We also have found out that one of the people he employs, Sir Harold, is possibly undead.
Ooh. That's
Yes,
intriguing.
He came by to the church earlier to receive healing from Mother Elo, and he virulently refused cure wounds. And when he went into Mother Elo's to get healed, there was the casting of inflict wounds cast upon him, which leads me to believe that the fully healed Harold is undead.
Or some sort of negative energy entity. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Reginald looks at Harry and they start listing off a few more innocent sounding negative energy entities, which starts with Dampier and ends with Dampier.
That sounds accurate.
And, I go, well, let's hope he's a Dampier then.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We're gonna have to investigate this more closely.
Question, can Dampiers fly?
No, not really.
Okay. How about vampires?
Yes. Is what vampires do.
Hmm. That might be what we're looking for.
So
Do we need to have the carpenter prepare steaks now?
Definitely. So, the current line we've put together here. Mayor has under his employment Dampier. Mayor gets taken away by supernatural flying thing with the hint of ale in the air. I know supernatural barmaid that I don't know what she is, but I'm pretty sure it is her. I believe she may be a vampire. It is to my belief that a vampire took the mayor.
That all seems to follow.
We've had some of the mayor's house guards alert the town's guards of the fact that there may be a vampire on the loose. We have not let on about any of the other details we brought out here today, except for that it might be that barmaid.
Yes. Well, as much as we'd like to keep things quiet, this is a matter of public safety.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes, I just thought I'd bring it to you first.
All right then. Well, you've done excellent work, the lot of you. Do you have any plans for continuing on your investigation now, or like we understand if it needs to take like a sideline?
Well, I'm quite sure that vampire has a certain dislikement of us. So, you may want to just keep around us for a while to see if she'll pick up on some non-obvious bait.
Harry will go with you, and I'll stay behind and start working on some scrolls. We can't hang around you constantly. That would be suspect for one, and time-consuming for another.
Yes, we'll be working under the guise of disaster relief and actually doing disaster relief over at the Baron's Arms.
Okay.
Question to my two party members.
Mm-hmm.
I flew up, you started on your way back to the church. Did you pop into any rich bitch houses on the way?
I think you told us to pop into some rich bitch houses.
We did send rich bitches to get food.
The trouble there is, like, you went straight back after you headed in a straight line back to the church after that, which is where you came from anyway. So,
just checking.
Oh, never mind.
I'm on my way to a graveyard, anyways.
And I'll tell the one that's staying behind that if Grace shows up here, tell her we're at the Baron's Arms.
Yeah, right.
She's been to booth.
All right, will do.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to head off there. I'm probably going to call this to a close a little shorter than usual, on the count of I'm just incredibly super tired because I haven't been sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So I do apologize for that, but it's exhausting keeping one step ahead of you all. I will end with this, however. Laura.
Yeah.
So you've had a little search around everywhere, and you're heading to the graveyard to have a little sniff around and see if he's turned up there.
Mm-hmm.
So Zaza can in fact tell that yes, this is there has in fact been the mayor here recently.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what catches your eye the most urgently. Standing at the gateway to the crypt, You see a young, scraggly man in a dusty, mouldy black robe. And in his hand is a dead halfling investigator.
The lady I spoke to?
Yes.
And the man holding her is Sir Harold?
No.
Okay, just
Much younger.
Sir Harold
Much
is
younger.
old.
Yes, but some people can age slide if they eat live energy. Yes.
It's like it's not inconceivable, but like you're fairly certain Sir Harold wasn't blonde. Like he doesn't look good, clean shaven. Stuff like that. This seems to be like a middling accomplished necromancer.
I will keep flying. I will not slow down at all as I move further away again. Like I am circling a perimeter and I did not spot anything.
He seems to be directing various undeads to be writing something in stones on the floor.
Has he spotted me?
He's not looking up at you.
That does not necessarily. Can I roll stealth while flying on a very
Yes.
colorful creature in the sky?
Please do.
Air self. Yes, please. We'd be like, aha, oh fuck.
Do I need to roll stealth or is Zaza the
Nope, that's
indicator now?
more than enough.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he hasn't spotted you.
Okay. And he's holding her.
Yeah.
Head.
Oh yeah.
Her head. She's dispatched of.
Like, what's left of her is being used as, like, painting.
Haha, oh fuck.
Damn, and I actually liked her.
Mm-hmm.
The plot
Yeah.
chickens.
Am I gonna get my crowned land as the one that promised me is dead?
Questionable at best.
Can I?
Good to know you have your priorities. I was worried you'd forget about that.
Nope, I don't forget it easily. I cannot make out what they are carving at all, can I?
Not at this distance, but you know that they're not carving. They are arranging stones, tombstones, pebbles, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally spelling out words in large words in common.
But they're not far enough ahead that I can make out anything yet.
No, it seems to be, behold.
Mm-hmm.
Behold.
First hand, probably. I'm stressed. I'm switching to Dutch.
And I'm going to call the session there.
Bolting back to the church.
All right. Yeah, I'll let you get back and interact with the party.
Yes, you will?
Yeah. I was worried you were gonna like try a dive attack or something.
No. I'm not suicidal.
So yeah,
You're telling that to the smart one of the party.
Oh, are you the smart one?
I'm the smart one? What?
No, I was talking about Nyx.
No.
Are you the smart one of the party? That what's happening here?
No. Grace, I want to say the one with, if not the smartest, then at least the one with the most survival instinct.
The craftiest.
There we go.
Bolting to the church. I will either my party or the people hiring me to fuck up the mayor's reputation. Whoever I find first.
And they're all sort of gathered outside, having a discussion.
We need to speak now.
Good, we're speaking.
Do we have privacy here?
No. Yes.
Privacy enough.
Your colleague is dead.
More information on that?
Oh.
She has been killed by what appears to be the necromancer responsible for what is crawling out of the crypts at the graveyard, and is currently being used as ink for whatever ritual he has planned. The mayor also showed up at the graveyard. Less relevant right now. I did not see the barmaid either. Do you have any way to get soldiers, guards, whatever, to the graveyard to help dispatch of these undead so we can disrupt that ritual?
Not really. We're wandering magistrates. The point is that we don't have, like,
Political
guards
power.
or infrastructural power.
Any of the mayor's guards here? I want to look.
A couple of started coming in, yeah.
You.
We need to get Bastion and Harold.
Pointing a random one. You. Gather everybody, we have a bead on the mayor.
Oh, right away. Frog lady, right away.
Very good. Hurry. See you at the graveyard.
Okay.
I want to talk to the nun. Mother Alloy.
Mother Ella.
Okay, I'm gonna call the session there then.
Yes.
This is becoming increasingly elaborate.
Yeah, we know we're about to go into a fucking war.
We need to take care of some business.
Get everyone with character levels.
Get down to business.
No, that wasn't even my plan. She knows something about an undead. We're dealing with undead. Does he know something about the necromancer? That's my point.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Which is why I was saying, like, get Bastion and Harold.
Okay, let's see. Mickey, you are the most persuasive one we have, right?
Yep.
Who do you want to talk to?
I'll take Mother Ella.
You take Mother Ella. Nix.
Yeah.
Yes.
The cook or the dead guy?
What do you mean?
Do you want to talk to Bastion or Harold?
I'll talk to Harold.
I'll go get the cook then.
Hey.
And I will bolt to our service kitchen on my flying magnificent creature.
And that's the end of the session. Liam, we've got great time and my phone's at 5%.
Excellent. Okay.
And my computer said fuck being on the internet.
So, yeah, I think well, as I sink deeper and deeper into my chair as I try and figure out how I'm going to write myself out of these situations.
Ah, yes.
You
Shall
mean
we
us
do
actually getting
shout
back up
outs?
for once?
Shall we do shout outs, starting with Maud before their phone dies?
I've been Maud, I've been playing Mickey Wurzel, and definitely not a chucklefuck named Gimlin Swolbeer. You can find me at Dreamer's Eve on Instagram, Behind the Dream on Twitter. Don't perceive me. Next.
I've been Dawn, I do not exist on the internet, and apparently I am now the mastermind of this party.
I'd never agreed to this. But you're definitely the mastermind, but I do not agree with the statement that you are the craftiest.
I never said that!
No, someone else said that, and I disagree wholeheartedly.
In that case, would
We just have
somebody
different
else
ways of
like
doing
to do
it.
their shoutouts?
Hello everyone, I am Lee. I played Felinus Nick Silvertongue, and yeah. You can find me at Corvidmancer on any social media platform that I'm on. If you can't find me, message me at Corvidmancer. I don't have that platform.
Oh, damn it, why can't I find you on for Affinity? Ooh.
Kara?
Hello, and I was Chara Fox. I was sort of playing veteran today, still taking it easy, and all. Yes, I still think Grace is the craftiest since she's the only one who actually asked for and rewards for our work with the Magisters, so take that, Maud, take that. Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that being crappy or
Crappy! Yes, I was being crappy, thank you.
Huge slam on Maud out of nowhere.
And our GM?
And I have been Mr. Teak, the GM of this Sunrise Star 3.5 modified with lots of Pathfinder shit game. I thank you all for attending. I will probably make a message when I intend to start streaming again, but until then, just don't bother. And otherwise, I don't exist. So, thank you all for watching.
Bye!
We are gonna be raiding the Dungeon Mom. They are doing some D&D 5th edition, 5th episode of that. So thank you all for coming and see you later.
Ciao.
Get well soon, Kara.
I will.